Hi guys, Veronica here. Are you becoming an anxious mom? I'm going to share with you 7 tips that help me to alleviate the anxiety in my mind, in my body, and in my spirit. So let's get to it. Anxiety and being a mom is pretty much a terrible combination for everyone. If mom is anxious, the kids are anxious. If the kids are anxious, mom is anxious. And there's constant back and forth. It needs to come to a stop. It needs to stop. So, I'm going to share with you 7 tips that I use to help alleviate the anxiety in my household between my kids and myself. So, first things that I do is I ground myself. When things are getting too hectic and too crazy and getting out of hand, I sit my tush down on the floor. Grounding myself on the floor helps me feel the ground, helps me relax and get myself grounded, and pretty much feels like a stop. But I'm not stopping because I'm still going with the kids. So that's 1. I'll ground myself. 2, I like to breathe while I'm grounding myself. So a lot of people do yoga and exercises and things like that, and they end up going on the floor. Why? Because it's relaxing. Why? Because it's grounding. Why? Because it helps you get recentered with yourself, with your body, and gets you pretty much slowing down the pace where anxiety raises it super fast. Sometimes you can't even control it. So getting seated with the first step, which was grounding, adding in the breathing, taking that deep breath and allowing yourself to release and relax, as hard as it might be sometimes, so you could just be present for your children without that anxiety feeling all over your body. That's something that you do not want to teach your kids, right? Or you want to try to avoid it as much as possible. The third tip that I have is shout. Okay, anxiety, you could feel it. You could feel it sometimes in your body, right? People get it in different mannerisms. Some people get really sweaty. Some people get knots in their stomach. Some people actually feel their body shaking, right? So letting out a scream, letting out a shout in an appropriate place, right? We don't want to go about shouting and then our kids are watching us. They're like, oh, why is mommy shouting? Not that. You could go to your bedroom really quick, take a loud shout into your pillow. The kids won't even hear you. And then you feel alleviated because you allowed yourself to release that feeling that you've been holding in your body. Fourth is setting boundaries. You know how much you could tolerate. You are learning every single day how much your kids could tolerate because they're also under stress. So setting boundaries for both of you and recognizing that it's okay to say no when it's needed and to say yes when it's okay, because you could tolerate it, because you could form their yes for them. Being able to set boundaries allows you then to also have a routine. Setting the boundaries, knowing when your kids are napping, when do they need feeding, when do they need playtime, when do they need mommy time, when do they need daddy time, and forming your schedule, we would say, around that. Knowing when your breaks will be within that is my 5th. Knowing when is me time. Moms, dads, you guys, we need me time, especially now. It's no time than like me time. And it's important for your kids to know that mommy needs me time. So mommy could regroup. So mommy could be a better mommy for the children. Yeah, so that's 5. My 6, playing with my kids. While I'm doing step 1 and 2, which is grounding myself and breathing, I'm playing with my kids at the same time. It's a little bit easier with little ones. Adolescents and young adults are completely different. But with little kids, you could sit with them on the floor and play with them. And as you're playing with them, you're practicing getting grounded into the floor and breathing. Because it's important for you to interact with your kids. It's important for me to interact with my kids. They need to know that we are meeting them where they are and that we are enjoying them and that we are ultimately interested in them and what they have to offer this world, which is what they have to offer you, which is playtime. And my 7th is positive affirmations. It's so important for me to be mentally telling myself positive things. I'm a good mother. It's good to set boundaries. It's good to get grounded when needed. All these positive affirmations throughout the day. We need that. No one else is going to give it to us but us. So we need to tell ourselves our positive affirmations for the day. We have grounding, breathing, shouting, setting boundaries, finding me time, playtime, and positive affirmations. Combining all these 7 tips should alleviate your anxiety. And the more you practice them and the more you become mindful of them, the less the anxiety will be rising. So I hope you're able to practice this. It's just a matter of being a little bit more mindful as to how you are behaving throughout the day. And that's all. All right. Please comment below. Let me know which one of these tips you find helpful, if any. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.